Hello everyone, this is Takeoff. This is Dave from Vetiver, Spain. I got a new drone and I thought I'd take some drone videos and show you some of our property. We're located in Sayalonga, Spain, which is about half an hour, 45 minutes from Malaga, east of Malaga, and about 15 kilometers from the coast. Our property is about 2 kilometers above the village of Sayalonga, which you'll see a little bit later. We have about 6,000 square meters of property, which is, we have vetiver everywhere. We have, I don't know, 100 olive trees, avocado trees, about 250 of those, and we found vetiver by having erosion problems. As you can see, we have a lot of terraces, and on those terraces we started having erosion, so my wife Anna found a product out of Italy, which is called Vetiver, and we planted it, and we forgot about it for about 4 years, and it did a very good job of growing, and then we started using it and splitting it and planting it in different locations, and then local people started asking us why we have no erosion, and they did, so we explained the Vetiver. And so that sort of, I guess you could say, started the business. We started selling just locally and then in markets, and my wife Anna belongs to a garden club. Garden club members started buying it. Another garden club members started buying it, and then we started advertising, and it worked out. It's worked out as a very nice little business. Um, we have I'm not sure how many um, terraces. As you can see, there's quite a few, and all this property is on the south side of our property. We have vetiver on both the south, west, and east, and a little bit on the north, not so much on the north because it's on the back side of the mountain. It still does well there, but of course on the southern side it does a lot better. We find that we plant in the early parts of March is the best for our location. We can plant all year round. We plant in December, and we have growth, but it's slow until the springtime comes and they take off. If you look at our websites and look at the growth page, you'll see time-stamped photos of when everything was planted, and then you can see like a month or two after that by following the dates and see the different results for different periods of planting. Our location, in fact, on our driveway, is exactly 500 meters in elevation, and we find that anything above that is questionable in the December time frame. We find that the best time to plant is in the March time. But what happens is that in the wintertime, we do plant them, they do live, and then they're great in the springtime. But a lot of people don't like to see the plants go into the winter colors. And all of these pictures here you can see, because this was a December shot, you can see that they're brown in color. They're sort of purplish brown. It's a really nice color, but in the summertime you'll see that they're, if you look at the website, you'll see that they're brilliant green. And it's sort of funny because in the wintertime we have all the brown hedges, and in the summertime, when everything else is brown, we have the green hedges, because the vetiver loves the heat of summer. We found that, like, for example, the olive trees you see, we found that actually some of our worst performing olive trees are now our best, and we discovered that honestly by accident. That what happened was that we had inadvertently planted vetiver near the olive trees, and all of a sudden, a couple years later, our gardener Paco says, "These are your best trees," and then we started putting it together. So now we've planted everything with vetiver. As you can see here, we've used it for hedgerows to grow in the wind and to provide wind blocks, basically. And what we want to do is, what we have been doing is planting the vetiver in like the spring, and then in the fall, the avocados are planted, and by that time the vetiver is about 2 meters tall. So anyway, thanks for the viewing. We will see you on another video. I'm just learning this drone, and I'm just learning how to edit it, so please forgive any of my poor performance, but we will be back. And I want to thank everybody for viewing our page, and if you go to www.Vetiverspain.com, you can see more examples of the different growth and the different times of seasons. And if you'd like to contact us directly, you can go to Vetiverspain@gmail.com. Thanks, and you guys have a great 2018. Adios.